this movie with the kids, Mothman Prophecies with Richard Gere. I've always loved that movie my whole life, you know. But now that I'm watching it, it reminds me of my life in present day, where I lost my mother and my wife, and I got to tell you, it feels like my life doesn't feel real anymore. You know, it feels like a dream. And I really, I'm not kidding you. I'm not like, look, I'm 100% normal. I'm taking care of my kids. The kids are going to school. They're always with their friends. They're living a very normal life. I know this sounds a little crazy, but ever since my wife, who was only 46 years old, passed away, and my mom passed away, something just doesn't seem right. And I keep asking myself, is this real? Am I in a dream? Like it feels like I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up and things are gonna go back to normal. Just 2 months ago, I had a normal life. My wife was fine. My mom was here. How could things change that quickly in just a couple of months? Well, if you really think about it, even a couple of weeks, where my wife passed away, then 2 weeks later my mother passed away. It's just I don't know. Look, I'm afraid. Okay, and I don't know. We're gonna go to church. We're gonna get a priest to bless us. I want to get a priest to bless my house too, because I just something just doesn't seem right. What's up, Ethan? Something seems a little weird. I'm just saying something seems weird, Chase. It doesn't seem possible. That let's just put it this way. Okay, we're gonna go through everything step by step, Chase. January 7th, it was my daughter's 11th birthday. My wife was there singing to her daughter, 100% fine, you know, eating, drinking, singing, enjoying herself. A few days later, she was in the hospital with aspiration pneumonia. And, a month later, she was on a ventilator and passes away, man. And it doesn't seem possible. This is a 46-year-old woman. I mean, okay, she had cancer. God bless her. She was listening. The cancer didn't ultimately take her life, though. It was a pneumonia. But she did have cancer for 10 years. And she was a miracle case. My wife was a miracle. She lived with it for 10 years, stage 4 cancer. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. I'm not saying no. But, what people don't understand about my wife is that you never even would have known she had cancer. She was such a warrior. She was such a fighter. Every time she ever went to a hospital, she came right back home. She always was okay. 2017, the cancer spread to her liver. They gave her chemotherapy. They got her right off the liver. She had a tumor in her brain. They said it was going to possibly bleed. She got it removed. Within one day, she was in Outback Steakhouse eating dinner with us. She was like a superwoman. My wife was like Wonder Woman. And it wasn't until, like I said, just until recently, it's possible that it's because of the cancer. The cancer in the brain, I think, was, making it hard for my wife to chew food, swallow food. I think that's how she got the aspiration pneumonia. I think it went down the wrong pipe, but it's just crazy to me how quickly all this happened. Like I said, she was singing happy birthday to our daughter. She was fine. January 7th. My mother, out of nowhere, comes home from rehab. Granted, she had health conditions too, my mom. I mean, she did. She had a triple bypass in 2018. She had COPD. She was on oxygen. She wasn't really moving that well. My mother, I have to say, wasn't that much of a surprise. My wife was a shocker. My mom, she was 75. My wife's 46. There's a big difference right there. Well, my mom passed away. She collapsed on the floor. I was giving her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. I was giving her CPR until the paramedics came. But after 10, 15 minutes of working on my poor mother, that was it. So in the last couple of weeks of my life, I lost the two most important people. My wife, she's my best friend, the mother of our two children. She's the best. She's gone. And also my mom passed away. So I don't know. I guess you could say this could be life. I guess you could say these things happen, but it doesn't seem possible. I'm just trying to, figure out how I'm going to handle this. No, I'm an only child. I'm an only child, Chase. So anybody who would like to do something from their heart, my family is going through an extremely difficult time. This is my Cash App. If actually someone could type this Cash App out, I'll pin the comment. It is the $ Richard Lavoie. She has a brother, Chase, but they don't talk. Her brother is a little bit on the Norman Bates side, crazy. Something's wrong with the guy. When his mother was passing away, the guy goes on a vacation. His father has dementia. He doesn't talk to him. He doesn't visit him. There's just something wrong with her brother, unfortunately. So, yeah, she does have a brother, but unfortunately, not playing with a 52 deck of cards, in my opinion. Thank you, Chase. So anybody who would like to make a very small contribution on my Cash App, I will be giving out big shout outs. Probably going to be starting it tomorrow. So anyone who makes a contribution, I'm going to be giving big shout outs on videos, live streams, everything. So it's not going to be the longest live stream because I am kind of tired. But I figure I want to do a lot of live streams. So some of them might be shorter than others. But the idea is to do a lot. Because I'm really, really trying hard to make up for a lot of things. I don't know even know if I can make up. I mean, on a financial level, I was my wife's full-time caretaker. That was an income of $3,000 a month. My mother, God bless her, was bringing in the Social Security and pensions about $3,500 a month, something like that. So I lost all that money, which is, I don't like to talk about money because I care only about my wife, of course, and my mother. Nobody in the world could ever, make me care. I care about my mother. I care about my wife. I want them back. I wish I could have them back. But I can't have them back. And unfortunately, I took that hit in terms of income. So that's why if anybody could be cool enough to help out Apefather and the fam, it could be something small on the Cash App. It's right there. You see the pinned comment, $ Richard Lavoie. You'll see Chase. So right on the bottom, I don't know if you see that, the pinned comment, $ Richard Lavoie, $RICHARDLEV as in Victor OI. I'm just trying to be the best father I could be at this point. That's what my wife would want, Jennifer. That's what my mother would want for her grandchildren, of course. So I'm trying very hard to keep it together. I'm trying very hard to be strong for my kids. And I will be. But I tell you, sometimes I just have a tough time, establishing, is this real? Is this the real world? Doesn't seem like the real world to me because how did all of this happen? It's like I want answers, but you can't get answers. What's up, crazy things? Yeah, I'm a little tired. I probably shouldn't have started this live stream. I think I'm gonna fall asleep. But I'm gonna sign off. Look, it's all right. 10 minutes. Old movie fan, yeah, but I'm getting tired, brother. I'm getting tired here. I'll chill with you guys a little bit. I don't know if I can play right now. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Crazy things. So I'm just having a hard time dealing with the fact that both my wife and mother were cremated. I'm having a very hard time with the fact that both my wife and my mother have passed away. It's really, really hard. It's really hard. What are you gonna do, right? Life sometimes hits you like a thunderbolt. It could shock you sometimes. So I always cherish your family. Remember, cherish your family because life changes sometimes very quickly. Thank you, Gabriel. I think guys, don't get mad at me. I'm gonna relax a little bit. I'm gonna be back soon. I'm just starting to get a little tired. God bless all of you. I'm gonna be right back. Gotta rest a little bit. When I say right back, I mean, not immediately back, but I get a little rest. God bless all of you. I will be back soon. God bless you, Gabriel. I'll be back soon.